Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna minhum minalladhina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. ثم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين. How is everyone? I hope everyone is clear on yesterday's lesson and this lesson was making sense to everyone. But I am not happy that some group leaders were telling me that many people has not submitted the homework yet. If this is the case on the very first homework, which is very easy, so I don't know how you're gonna survive in this course then. So that was the very first promise from you guys when I sent the messages. All my messages was saying that I need only dedicated student. So if you are not ready for homework, then this is not place for you. So I'm very sorry, and I am very hard on homework. Why? Because this is the only way you are going to be strong in this learning. Otherwise, there is no way. You are just wasting your time if you're just listening to the recording. That is not going to help you at all. So this is my humble request. If you did not have submitted homework yet, that should be the very first thing after this class, that you are going to attempt your homework and you are going to send whoever it need to be sent. Okay. So I hope no one mind that. I am not being rude or mean or anything, but this is how I am. I cannot spare anyone on homework. Okay, so inshallah, let's start our class, even though it's not a good start. But okay, so this is the revision of what we did yesterday. So let's see, even though if you guys did not do homework, that's gonna even help you to work on your homework. So first question was, how many kinds of words in Arabic? Very easy question. And the answer is that there are 3 kinds of words in Arabic. And what are they? They are either ism, fail, or harf. Ism, fail, and harf. And what is an ism? Ism is a name of a person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb, and more. And then what is fail? Fail is something that is stuck in time. So it can be present tense, past tense, or future tense. So something has action in it and it has time in it. So this is fail. Now, what is harf? Harf, we said that something that does not make sense by itself unless something come with it. For example, if I say just to, with, or by, these words by themselves are not going to make any sense unless something comes after them. So then these harf are going to make sense. Next is how many properties an ism has. So ism has 4 properties. And what were they? They are status, number, gender, and type. And in Arabic, you can say Arab, Adad, Jins, and Qism. Now, out of these 4, we are just working on status. And next few classes will be only status. So we are not talking about other. We are not talking about status number, gender, or type. We are just talking about what? Status. So how many forms of status in Arabic? In Arabic, we have 3 types of status. And what are they? Some ism can be rough, or it could be nasab, or it could be jar. And when I say rough, what does that mean? That this is the doer of the action. And when I say nasab, that means this is the detail of the action, you can say, yeah. And then what is jar? Jar is after of. So someone someone something belongs to something, someone. Okay, then we have what does rough stand for, and what kind of question should we ask to find it. So rough stand for, we know that this is the doer of the action. And what kind of question you're gonna ask? First of all, you're gonna find out what is the action in the sentence. And when you find out the action, then you're gonna find out, okay, who did that action? And the answer of who is our rough. So whoever did the action would be rough in status. Now, how can we find a nasab status? We said that, okay, we're gonna find action, we're gonna find the doer, and the rest is all nasab. The rest is all our detail and nasab. How can we find jar status in a sentence? Jar status, it should be coming, the word that come after of is jar, and what sound we are going to dedicate with it? That is our E sound or in sound. Remember that song? So that was the purpose of that song, that we know all these dun, dan, and din sound. Now it says, sing a song. I guess I don't have to sing it again. So why not you guys gonna sing it, okay? You guys do not do homework, so I'm not happy. So that's why I'm not gonna sing. So next time when you do your homework, I'm gonna sing more for you guys. Next it says Muslimun chart. Say Muslimun chart 10 times. This is our today's job, inshallah. So we are going to look into Muslimun chart today. So that was kind of a revision. And now we're gonna move on. It says how to tell status. Now look at this example. These are example how the English sentence are arranged. So first example, it says Ahmed helped Zaid. Now we know that in English, the subject comes first. So the order matters here. So we know that, okay, Ahmed came first, he is the doer. In the second example, it says Zaid helped Ahmed. Now we know that, okay, Zaid came first, so Zaid is the doer. So this is how it works in English. But this is not the case in Arabic. Arabic is different. So what happened in Arabic? Look over here. In Arabic, changing the order of the words does not change the status. Rather, the sounds at the end of the word tell us the status of the word. For example, when we say daraba, daraba means he hit. Hamidun, Zaidan. Now, Hamidun, this dun sound is telling me that this is the one who did the action. And then Zaidan, this dun sound is telling me that he is the receiver of the action. We discussed that yesterday, right? So now these sounds are telling me. Now look at the second example. It says Daraba Zaidan Hamidun. Now Zaidan, this done sound is telling me that this is the receiver of the action, but that come before Hamid. But that does not make him doer then, right? So the point I'm trying to make over here is that in Arabic, these dun and dan sound and din sound, they are indicate what is the status of some ism is. So Zaidan is nasab over here, and Hamidun is still the doer over here, even though Hamidun came after Zaid. And the translation is that Hamid hit Zaid. So this is cool in Arabic, right? Just the sounds at the end of the word can help you out, can tell you that, okay, who is the doer and who is the detail and what is after of. So pay attention all these sounds, and these sounds should be in your head. So these sounds should start making sense to you guys now. Open up Quran Pak, see them, and even when you hear the recitation, pay attention to these sounds and then try to figure it out. Okay, someone said Khalidun, so that means Khalidun is the doer of the action. So this is how you're gonna figure it out. Now how to find the status of an ism. Whenever you are trying to figure out the status of an ism, you must look at the ending of the word. So now we are going to find out how we can find the status of an ism. There are two ways. There's not only one way. We were just talking about dun, dan, din sound. This is not the only way that we can find the status of something. There is much more into it. So inshallah, today we are going to learn a lot about status. And this is very crucial topic. Status is really important. So I really want you to pay extra attention to this lesson. And even though if you are not 100% clear during the lesson, you have to watch the recording again. And even though you get it, still I would recommend that watch the recording again, because it always helps you more and clear out all the doubts. So make sure that you guys are benefiting all these recordings. So watch them in your time so you are clear on every subject. Do not delay any homework. Do not delay any recording. You need to be right away updating on everything, because this is everyday class. So if you just be lazy, then you would be lazy. You're not gonna work out like that. So that is really important. So two types of, two ways we can find the status. What are they? First one is ending sound. So vowel change at the end. For example, we say kitabun, hamidun, qalaman, rasulan, muslimin, baitin. So all you can see, okay, dun, dan, and din sound. So these ending sound, this is one way. Now another way is ending combination. This is new to you, and inshallah that will be clear shortly. So ending combination is what? We add something to a word, and that makes it combination. For example, we have the word kitab over here, and then we add alif noon at the end, and we make a new word. Okay, it has different meanings. Kitabani, and then we have Muslimun, and we added waw noon, and now it has become Muslimuna, meaning many Muslim. So these are called combination, and this is also giving us a clue for our status. So inshallah, shortly I'm going to explain you how. So right now, we should be understanding that there are two types, there are two ways we can find out the status of an ism. And what are they? Ending sound and ending combination. One more time, that there are two ways we can find the status of an ism. What are they? Ending sound or ending combination. Ending sound and ending combination. And when I say ending sound, all these dun, dan, din, these are all ending sound. And when I say ending combination, Inshallah, it is going to be clear soon. So one more time, there are two ways to find out the status of something. And what are these two ways? The first one is ending sound. The second one is ending combination. Now, what is an ending sound? Since yesterday we are all talking about, so that is not hard. Look over here. Zahaba Muslimun ilal masjidi, meaning a Muslim went to the masjid. All right, so Muslimun, I heard Muslimun, un sound, so I know that the Muslim is the one who did the action. So he is the one who went to the masjid. In the second example, it says, Ra'aytu Musliman, I saw a Muslim. Now, I saw, though I am the doer now, and the Musliman, I saw who? I saw a man, a Muslim man. So now this Musliman is the detail here. Then we have Haza Kitabu Muslimin, meaning this is a book of a Muslim. Now, Muslimin, you hear in sound, and in the translation you can see I'm saying this is a book of a Muslim. So when we have something after of, that means that is jar. So this Muslimin is jar in status. So we have raf, we have nasab, and we have jar over here. And these are all ending sound. But this is not the only ending sound. And one more thing, that there is no word for articles in Arabic. So for example, if we want to say a or an, then there is no word for it. What, how we use, in Arabic, then how we gonna say something a or one or two, how it works out, a and an, how do we use these articles? These articles are used by like these tanmeen are equal to these articles. So tanmeen on an ism fulfill that purpose. So tanmeen is equal to our a and an. That's why you guys can see that I have a Muslim went to the masjid. So a Muslim over here. Now a Muslim over here. So all this because this un, an, and in sound. So all this un, an, and in sound is this tanween is giving the meaning of a over here. So Muslimun, a Muslim, kitabun, a kitab, a book, qalamun, a pen. So this is how it works. So there is no word for articles in Arabic, but this tanween kind of fulfill the purpose. Now the same thing, there is no word for the in Arabic. If we want to say the Muslim, then what we have to do, we have to add al beside that word. So this is how when we wanna make some wanna be specific to something, so that happens. So there is basically, I'm trying to tell that there is no article, there is no a, an, and the. But if we wanna say something like we wanna use these articles, then we need to put a tanween beside an ism. And this is how we make them a or an. And the same way, if we want to say the Muslim, then we have to put the, al with it. So this is how it works. For example, over here, Muslimun, a Muslim. Now I want to say the Muslim. I need to put al beside it. Al over here. Al Muslimu. Now kitabun, I want to put al kitabu. Qalamun, al qalamu. Now if you guys are noticing that we have un sound over here, but when I put al here, what happened? There is no un sound anymore. This is only u sound. We remove one haraka. Why? Because you can think that way, that un sound was for the something that is common, right? That is one, a. But now we are making this same word specific. So when I say the pen, so this pen is proper now. It's not common anymore. So that's why when we put al, then kind of we need to remove one haraka. So we're gonna say al kalamu. We cannot say al kalamun. That would be really wrong. So that is the story of our tanween and al. And now look over here. If I say al kitabu or kitabun, the meanings are the status remains the same. The meanings are different. We say a book over here, the book over here, but the status does not change. So meaning that un sound or u sound, both are referring to rafa. So the al-kitabu is raf in status, kitabun is raf in status. The same way, al-kitaba and kitaban. So both are nasab, and the translation a book, the book, but they are what status they are nasab, and yeah, so they are nasab in status. That was raf in status, this is nasab in status. Now next one is al-kitabi and kitabin. Now this is e sound, this one double accent. No, kitabi, e sound, this one refers to e, and this kitabin, e, in. So both are jar in status, right? So meaning that even though something is does not have a double accent, but still have u or a or e sound, still we are going to treat them as a rafa, nasab, and jar. So that was it. And now to make you guys remember that you never put al and tanween together because it is very risky. I did once and look what happened with me. Okay, the story of al and un, an, and in. Once upon a time, there lived a family of un, an, and in. They were living happily, but one day, family named al moved in the neighborhood. Now something wrong happened in between them and they could not get along with each other. I was unaware of the matter and called un, an, in for a party at my place, and I also called al family. Oh, bad idea. So what happened? There was a big disaster at my place. And after a big crash, the al family left. So I learned my lesson that I will never gonna put al and un family together anywhere. So I hope you're gonna take lesson from this story and never ever gonna put al and tanween together. Okay, so now ending sound. That's all. We are going to finish our ending sound over here. No more to ending sound now. So what you need to remember is that either you see un, an, in sound, even over here, muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin, all these are ending sounds. And even when we put al beside some ism to make it specific, to make it proper, so, and then we have to make it light, like we have to remove one harika because al and tanween cannot go together. So when we do that, they still refer to whatever last harika is over there. So if they have u sound, that means they are rough. If they have a sound, that means it is nasab in status. And if it has e sound, that means it is gerund status. So I said that there are two ways to find a status of an ism, right? And the first one was ending sound. So ending sound are un, an, in, u, a, e. Okay, look like monkey talk. Un, an, in, u, a, e. So remember these sounds. These sounds refer to ending sound. Okay, and we are done one thing. Ending sounds are done. So we do not have any other way to have any ending sound. These are the only way. Again, what are they? Un, an, in, u, a, e. So keep saying that, okay? Un, an, in, u, a, e. And these are all ending sound. And these ending sounds, they refer to something is singular. These ending sounds, the ending sounds are always referred to something is singular. Okay, now we have Muslimun chart, and this Muslimun chart is very crucial to understand our status, and it includes almost everything that we need to know about status. So we are going to memorize this chart, because whenever you see any word in Quran Pak, so I would always refer to this is the combination, and you need to remind yourself too when you see anything over there that like you are going to referring to Muslimun chart to make sense to that word. So now we have over here, all these are singular. The first column is all singular. The second column is all dual. And the third column is all plural. So now this is kind of different than English. In English, we have singular and then we have plurals. But you guys can see in Arabic, we have singular, then we have dual, and then we have plural. So Arabic is very precise language. So there's one of the example over here that how precise it is. If there is one man, this is we are going to use. If there are two people, this column we are going to use. But if there are more than two people, then we are going to use this column. So now, if I say a Muslim helped, so who is the doer? A Muslim. So this should be rough in status. So I should say Muslimun. Now, if I say I saw a Muslim, so now I am the doer, and now this Muslimun, this Muslim is now nasab in status. This is detail. So that's why I'm going to say Musliman. Now, if I say a house of a Muslim, now this is after of, so that should be in sound should come over here. So Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Say one more time, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. So this is our singular. Now, if I, instead of one Muslim, I want to say two Muslim helped me. So then what I have to do, I have to add something to this Muslim. When I add something to this Muslim, what's gonna happen? It's not ending sound anymore. It has become ending combination now, because I have added two letters to it. So when we add something to any word, now this is not, that was our ending sound here, but I added two letters over here, and now I lost my ending sound. I have rather ending combination. So Muslimani is two Muslim, and they are rough in status. And then if I want to say I saw two Muslims, so now that should be Muslimaini. If I want to say house of two Muslim, then it would be Muslimaini. So Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Say 5 times. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. And this combination is called ani, aini, aini combination. This is how I memorize that. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. And this combination is ani, aini, aini. So far we said Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, and then Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. So this is our dual. Now, if I wanna say many Muslim helped, then it is plural now. So I have to add waw noon to the end. I would be saying Muslimuna. Now, if I say I saw two Muslims, I saw many Muslims, now it would be Muslimina. And house of Muslims, Muslimina. And you guys should be noticing that this nasab and jar, they are same, right? So how are we gonna figure it out? So right now, maybe we are not at this level and only the context can help you. Like whenever you say, okay, after of is something, Muslim is after of. So then you're gonna say, okay, this is jar. And otherwise you're gonna say it is nasab. But inshallah, as we go along in our studies, it will become very easy. It's not a big deal. You can easily spot it. There are many ways to spot. So it's not any problem. So don't get gabrified. This is my Ustad Asif used with that word. So don't be gabrified by this, but you need to like just memorize the way it is. And inshallah, as I would explain, it will make sense to you guys. So now, same over here, even in plural, Muslimina, Muslimina, they are same. And one thing to notice again, now in this dual, we have Muslimaini, okay? So we have, what is that called? Fatha. We have Fatha before Ya, and over here we have Kasra before Ya. So we need to make sure that we are aware of it. Otherwise, it look like same because we added Ya Nun here. But we need to notice that only difference is that we have put Fatha over here and we have put Kasra over here. And when I say Fatha, that means Zabar. And when I say Kasra, that means Zair. Okay, so this is another thing about it. So let's say all this masculine part. So that was our masculine part, and here we have our feminine one. So let's say it together. So Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. One more time. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, and then Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. Okay, so now comes our feminine part. Now today we are going to learn so many things. Look how cool is it. This Muslim, if you wanna say Muslim lady, just you need to add hijab to this lady, to this Muslim, and it will become your hijabi lady. So Muslimun, you just add this ta marbuta, and that means a Muslim lady, a Muslim woman. So Muslimatun, Muslimatan, and Muslimatin. And same, these are what? Ending sound. Okay, because we did not add anything to this word, right? So these are ending sound. So Muslimatun, Muslimatan, and Muslimatin. And this is one rafa. Oops, I make a mistake over here. That should be one nasab and one jar over here. I copy paste and I think I forgot to change it. Okay, then we have our duo. So when we are making this Muslimatun, what we have to add? We have to add alif noon. So now this ta marbuta will become the actual ta, the open ta. So now that's why you have muslimatani, and then over here it will become muslimataini and muslimataini. So let's say again muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin, and then muslimatani, muslimataini, and muslimataini. Again, muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin, muslimatani, muslimataini, and muslimataini. Now comes our last combination on this chart, which is plural feminine. Now this plural feminine, you know, when the group of ladies, they always want to look different. So they said, no, we're not going to follow that combination. We're going to have our own combination. So they got it. Who can stop them? So now this Muslima, that become Muslimatun. What happened? We had alif and we have added ta over here. Muslimatun. So my teacher used to say, open a mouth like you are going to have a big laddu in your mouth. So Muslimatun. This one is Muslimatun. So we have to make it different, right? We're not gonna say Muslimatun and then we say Muslimatun over here, it's gonna sound same. So we have to make it different. So how we can make it different? We have to open our mouth big. So Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. So let's say this feminine chart now. Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin, Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini, Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. Okay, so this is how this Muslimun chart works. I just give you like a overview and kind of analyze what's going on over here. And in next slide, it is inshallah be more clear. So now in Arabic, unlike English, we have singular, dual, and plural. Okay, I said that. Now tanween fatha must sit on either alif or ta or hamza. Now look over here what it is talking about. That if you notice that when I say Musliman, I added alif over here. Not just I put meme over here and just put fathas over there. No, that would be wrong. It does not change the meaning or anything, but this is how the style of writing in Arabic is. So whenever we have two fathas, I think even one fatha. So I should be saying fatha. So whenever we have fatha, we need to add alif with it. Okay, so you can think like that. This fathatain, these two fathas, they are kind of treat them like a royalty, and they always need a chair to sit on. So these Muslimun and Muslimin, they are miskin, they don't care, but he thinks something high of himself, right? So this fathatan, they always need a alif. But if they have ta marbuta already in the word or hamza like that, then it is fine, because this fathatan, they need to sit on what? Either on alif or ta or hamza. So that is the example over here in Muslimatan. You can see there was ta marbuta, and we don't have to bring alif over here because these fathatan can sit on ta marbuta. So this is just a side note, does not make any difference in the meaning or anything, but this is how Arabic is written. So this is writing style, basically. Okay, so that is done. And now, what is an ending combination mean? So I already said that when we add something to ism to make it dual or plural, then this is called ending combination. They are not ending sound anymore, but they become ending combination. So over here in Muslimani, what happened? We have Muslimun, and then we added alif noon to make it dual. and to make it rough. So remember, for rough, we need to add alif noon. For nasab and jar, we know that is different story. Okay, so alif noon is going to be added only with the rafa one. So when we want to say to rafa, then we have to add alif noon, because over here you can see that Muslimun, and then we added alif noon. Now what haraka I should give it to this meme, because I cannot pronounce un and then even if I give one single dhamma to it, still I cannot pronounce that word with alif noon, right? So I said over here that u sound, whenever you have u sound, what letter is going to be compatible with u sound? This is waw. So for example, over here, Muslimuna. So we have pesh, we have dhamma over here, and that's why we have to bring waw. And now over here, Muslimani. So what do you think? That alif is compatible with fatha. So that's why the alif has come, and we need to bring a fatha over here. So that would be our Muslimani. So I removed tanmeen. Remember, it was there to give meanings of one singular common, right? So I removed it and I added alif and noon to make it a dual rough. And now we do not have ending sound anymore. Rather, we have ending combination because we have added alif noon to that ism. So basically, we are adding alif noon over here, and this to make it dual rafa. And this combination is gonna called ani combination because we add alif noon. So you're gonna call this, how you're gonna remember this combination? By ani. So this is only this one, and on the next slide, we have our nasab and jar. So what happened in nasab and jar? If I want to say I saw two Muslims, I need to this rafa one, Muslimaini. So what happened over here? I have Muslimun, and then I added ya and noon with it. So when I added ya and noon with it, now I have Muslimaini. Okay, now we can do a little bit practice over here. So kitabun, how you gonna say two books? You're gonna say kitabani. So you have to add alif noon. Now say nasab and jar, you're gonna say kitabaini. So let's do the whole thing, first column and second column. So kitabun, kitaban, kitabin, kitabani, kitabaini, kitabaini. Now let's do with the kalamun. So kalamun, kalaman, kalamin, kalamani, kalamaini, kalamaini. And what is kalamani mean? 2 pens. Kalamaini, 2 pens. Kalamaini, 2 pens. But we know that this is nasab and this is jar and this is rafa. Then jannatun. So jannatun, jannatan and jannatin. Now jannatani, jannataini, jannataini. Baitun, baitan, baitin. Baitani, baitaini, baitaini. 2 houses. Now rasulun, rasulan, rasulin. Rasulani, rasulaini, rasulaini. Now if you guys are noticing that I have rasul is human, and then I have baitun is non-human, jannatun is non-human, all these are non-human. So, but I am treating them one way, right? So this is all about this combination, this dual combination. Doesn't matter if something is living or non-living. If you want to make them dual, just add alif noon and ya noon and ya noon, that's it. This is the rule. So I'm gonna repeat one more time that this combination, this ani, aini combination. What is the name of this combination? Ani, aini. And what kind of combination is it? This is dual rafa nasab, dual rafa nasab and jar combination, right? And I am talking about that, okay, how it takes all human and non-human together. So like this combination include all human and non-human. Doesn't matter if something is living or if something is non-living. We need to just alif noon or ya noon at the end, and that's it, our job is done. So this is how we can make something dual. Okay, so now it's so weird without having class in front of you, you know. It's really being tough for me to it's like I'm talking to some walls or something. It's not really fun, so boring. Okay, now we are on this part, the third column, and this is for plural. So plural rough. How do we make plural rough? What we have to do, we have to add waw noon, and we're gonna call this combination una combination. So muslimuna. So easy, just we have added waw noon over here, and now on nasab and jar part, we just added ya and noon. Okay, so when we added ya noon, and this time this ya, before this ya, we need to put kasra. So it is muslimina. Before it was muslimaini. So I'm stressing out on these especially, so you do not get confused with them. You need to make sure that, okay, you understand what's the difference. So if you see before ya fatha, you should know that this is dual combination. And if you see kasra before ya, then you should know that, okay, this is plural combination. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit practice over here, so it makes sense. Okay, so I have some words over here. Kafirun. So let's do that together. Kafirun, kafiran, kafirin. Kafirani, kafiraini, kafiraini. Then kafiruna, kafirina, kafirina. Khalidun, Khalidan, Khalidin. What does Khalid mean? The one who remains eternal. Like Khalidun, Quran Pak is used Khaliduna, so they will remain in Jannah forever. So Khalidun, Khalidan, Khalidin, Khalidani, Khalidaini, Khalidaini, Khaliduna, Khalidina, Khalidina. Then we have Sabirun, the one who shows sabr. So Sabirun, Sabiran, Sabirin, Sabirani, Sabiraini, Sabiraini, Sabiruna, Sabirina, Sabirina. So this is how it works. Mujahidun, Mujahidun, Mujahidan, Mujahidin, Mujahidani, Mujahidaini, Mujahidaini, Mujahiduna, Mujahidina, Mujahidina. So, okay, next we have still one more, mu'minun. So, mu'minun, mu'minan, mu'minin, mu'minani, mu'minaini, mu'minaini, mu'minuna, mu'minina, mu'minina. And this combination, we're gonna call it, if we are talking about this combination, una, ina combination, right? And this is ani, aini combination. And what is so special about this combination, that this combination is used for human only. Now this one over here, the third one, this is only for human. Only for human, but this is inclusive combination which include man, woman, both in it. So for example, when I say Muslimuna, it does not mean that only Muslim man we are talking about. No, that could be Muslim woman and Muslim man. Both are could be addressed over here. So for example, in the Quran Pak, you say Kad aflahal mu'minun. So the believers are successful. It does not mean only the men believers. No, it is talking about men and women. So you need to remember that this combination include both men and women, but unlike this combination was for living and non-living both, right? This dual combination was for both living and non-living, but this una ina combination, the plural combination, is only for people. We cannot use them for thing. For example, if I have kitabun, I can go kitabun, kitaban, kitabin, kitabani, kitabaini, kitabaini, but then I have to stop here. I cannot go further because kitab is not a living thing. So I can't do that. That would be something different. So this is how this combination works. Okay, we have now another combination. This is our last combination. I'm tired now. Last combination, this is our feminine plural, rafa. We are going to look, or we're gonna look it together. So this is our singular, this is our dual, and this is our plural, and it works the same way the other worked. So muslimatun, muslimatan, and muslimatin, we already did that. Then we added alif noon, muslimatani, muslimataini, muslimataini. Again, before ya, you see that we have fatha. So muslimataini, muslimataini. And then I said that, okay, if the plural combination is totally different, because the group of ladies, they do not follow anyone else. They wanna be their own. So they decided that they're gonna have their own combination, and they got it. And what is their combination? Atun, atin, atin. So this is their combination. So what happened? Just with this Muslimun, we have Muslimatun, we have added alif and ta. So atun and atin. So this is how this combination became. Okay, one more thing about this combination, that unlike this Muslimun one, I said that this is only for people. But this combination is not only for people. It can be for non-living things too. For example, in Quran Pak, you see ayatun. Okay, ayatun. So this is ayatun, and then ayatun. So this alif and ta at the end. So this is the combination of ayatun. So that means that this combination can be used for non-living things. It's not specific for living things only. But the una combination, una ina combination, only for people. But it does include ladies too in it. So it has men and women both in it. Okay, now let's sing the whole, since we kind of go through the whole chart. So now we can sing it together. Okay, I think we have enough time. So Ali, can you open the mic? Because I'm tired and I want people to participate now. So let's sing together. Be ready, everyone. One, two, three. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I sang a lot, so I'm not gonna sing now. My throat is like giving it's not with me anymore. So it's your turn to sing now. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, go.
Muslimun, Musliman,
Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini,
Muslimain,
Muslimuna,
Muslimina,
Muslimina, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin, Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimatin,
You need to open up your mouth, big one.
Muslimat,
Muslimatin,
Okay. You know, you guys don't have any mail, I think. Huh? I hardly hear anyone. Okay, so Sadia, are you there?
yes.
Okay, I heard you only. Okay, so can I hear other people too? So let's do one more time, okay? And that should be everyone singing together, okay? So I'm gonna put the cursor, and this is how we're gonna go together. So Muslimun, okay, Alhamdulillah. Now you guys tell me that did you get it? What's going on this chart?
Yes.
Okay, what is the first column refer to?
Singular.
What is the singular and
singular, masculine, singular.
Like
singular and ending?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Ending sound.
Yes, that's what I want to hear. Ending sound, okay? So that refers to singular ending sound. The whole column over here, this un, in sound, all these are ending ending sound.
Ending sound.
Okay. Now second column, what does that refer to?
Dual.
Combination.
And
Ending
what combination is that? The first one, masculine.
Male person. Male dual ending sound.
Yeah, but what is the name of this combination?
Rafa.
Ani,
Nasab.
aini.
Sar.
Okay, what is the name of this combination?
Rafa.
Ani, aini. Okay, so what is the name of this combination? Ani.
Aini.
Okay. Now, what is the third column over here? Plural. And what is the name of this combination?
Ina.
Okay, and what is so special about this column?
Combination.
This combination,
Only for man and woman.
This includes male and masculine, feminine.
Exactly.
Living and non-living things.
No.
It's for living things. Masculine and feminine. Yes. Masculine. Both.
It is only for people.
Living things.
Human.
Yeah, this is only for people, but men and women both are included in it. Okay. Okay. Now over here,
Group of
how we can make something
feminine,
something
ending combination.
feminine?
Feminine.
add ta.
The star with the hijab.
Marbuta to make something. Okay,
we
if
have
I
to
say
put
kafirun, how are you gonna make it feminine?
So we will put hijabi lady.
Kafiratun.
Yeah, so you're gonna say kafiratun over here. Okay. Okay, good one. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a word. Okay, let's do with kafirun. The whole chart we are going to do with the kafirun. Okay, so let's do it. So
Kafirun,
very good. Is Rumesa there? Okay, good one. Now, if I say make the whole chart with mu'minun. Okay, now if I say make it with sadikun.
Sadikatani, sadikataini, sadikataini. Sadikatun, sadikatin, sadikat.
Oshi, is that you?
Yeah.
Good job, mashallah. Love you. You sound so good. Okay, so now this is the combination. Okay, even though we did everything, I just put written over there because if you just like a person who wanna see the words, so this is how it is. So these are the names of the of all these combos. So dual masculine and feminine combo. For the dual one, it's going to be ani, aini, aini. Okay, and so okay, and then we have plural masculine combo, which is una, ina, ina. And we have feminine combo, which is atun, atin, and atin. And this is totally different combo, right? Different than other combo. Okay, now I have put a little bit practice over here for all our Rafa, Nasab, and Jar we did so far. So let's see if we are able to spot it. Ali, you need to unmute them better. Just leave them. We don't have a, I think we are good. Time is good enough. So, okay, so they are good. Okay. So now, Bismi, who can tell me what is the status of this?
Jar.
Jar, very good. What is this, the status of the word Allah over here? The word Allah.
Jar.
Very good. What about this Ar-Rahmani?
Jar.
Very good. What about Alhamdu? Rafa, doer. Very good. What is the Lillahi?
Jar.
Jar. Rabbi.
Jar.
Jar. Okay,
Nasab.
now we know even alamina. Can we think about what is alamina?
Nasab.
This is alamuna, alamina, alamina combination.
Nasab and jar.
Nasab or jar combination. Very well done, mashallah. I'm very proud of you guys. Then what about maliki?
Jar.
Yawmi,
Yaumi jar.
dini,
Dini jar.
sirata,
Nasab.
mustaqima.
Nasab.
Nadia, is that you?
Yes.
Okay, love you. Okay, even sirata over here.
Nasab.
Okay, so alhamdulillah, you guys are pretty able to spot all these nasab, rafa, nasab and jar. I want you guys to open up Quran Pak very frequently these days and try whatever we are learning, try to spot them in the Quran, and that is going to make you so happy. I'm telling you, that will keep you motivated. Then you know, okay, at least you are learning something new. Okay, so I want to see you guys that you are practicing at home with the Quran. So now we have some drill over here. And before we start this drill,
I just came home 2 minutes ago. Oh, really? Yeah. I took a run.
I think you need to mute them now.
Shabba. See? You need to do it more often. It was so fun.
Okay,
See?
so now then we are looking for something like
after you wash your hands, can you go to the garage and bring me this?
Excuse me, can you guys mute yourself?
Okay, I did it. Yes. Okay. So now again, when we are, if I say, ask you about what is this Musliman, so before you think that, okay, you go and try to find out if this is ending sound or ending combination, you need to go and check the ending combination first before you go for ending sound. Why I am saying it? Because look over there in Muslimani, if this is kasra, right? So if you do not look at it as a combination, you just look at the ending sound over here, you're going to say, okay, this is jar. But your job is that before you come to the conclusion, you need to look more ahead and see, okay, is there a combination? Yes. When you see, okay, this is ani combination, now you can say, okay, this is a combination, not ending sound. And same gonna happen in even muslimatin. Okay, look over here, this muslimatun, okay, and muslimatun over here. So if you just come to the conclusion, okay, this one over here, you look and you say, okay, this is tun, also this is ending ending sound. So that would be wrong because you did not look at the alif over there, which is a tun combination. So that's why whenever you are looking for ending sound or ending combination, your job is that you are supposed to look at the ending combination first. So now let's do practice over here. Musliman, what do you think about it? Musliman, this is, I don't see any combination, and this is like singular, right? So I should be saying that, okay, this is ending sound. But what is the status of it? Now this an is telling me that this is nasab. Now over here, Muslimuna, now again, I'm not gonna look at the noon over here and I hear a sound, I say, okay, this is nasab. No, that would be totally wrong. You need to, when you see, you need to go and watch, okay, is there a combination? So yes, you know that this is una combination. So una combination refers to plurals. So that means, and this is rafa, plural and rafa, first one, right? So you need to say, okay, this is rafa. This is ending combination. So then you're gonna go to Muslimaini. Now again, this is Muslimaini, not Muslimina. So we need to be like very clear on this combination. When you see fatha before ya, you should know what kind of combination it is. This is dual, and this is our nasab or jar. So this star should be somewhere over here. I think it moved. So that is our nasab or jar, and this is our ending combination. Then we have muslimatun. So atun, right? Now atun is our feminine, and this is atun is our rough over here, and this is our ending combination, atun combination. So that is our I'm gonna just leave rest for you guys, even though it's written over there, but still you're gonna take some time and do it in your own time, okay? That will make you strong. So I was really upset today, and that's why you will see that I do not have a good lesson. Last night I couldn't sleep properly. I don't know, because of excitement or whatever. And then in the daytime, I was preparing, and then I have this news that no one is doing homework. So that really made me upset, and that's why it reflected on the lesson, I can tell. So please make me happy so you have good lessons then. Otherwise I will be scolding you guys throughout the lesson, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so now this word rafa, nasab, and jar, again you are going to find, and this time you are putting a word, the right appropriate Muslim version over there. So when I say a Muslim woman traveled, so who is the a Muslim? What is the status of this a Muslim? A Muslim woman, what is the status of a Muslim woman over here? The doer, right? So then I need to say Muslima tun over here, and I need to say, okay, this is Rafa in status. Then second example, it said the religion of a Muslim is Islam. Now I see after of, that means that should be Muslimin, and that should be jar. So I put Muslimin version over there. So this is how you are going to do this homework. I met a Muslim woman. So now I is the doer, and the Muslim lady is the detail. So that's why it should be nasab in status. And I forgot to put star over here. So that is nasab in status. So you are going to do this homework, and that will make you strong. And then I have some words over here. What we are going to do, the same practice that we're doing. Even we did kafir, sadiq, right? Many of them we already did. So rest you are going to take care of them. And I would say that you need to write at least 5 of them. Okay, you guys are lucky that I'm giving only 5. My old class, I have given them the whole list. They were supposed to do all that homework. So I'm giving you only 5 of them. The rest I'm saying that you can do orally. But this time, if I get a report that you guys are not doing homework, then maybe we don't have class tomorrow. That's it, bye-bye. Okay, now I have gem for you guys. That is very cool. Okay, now I'm gonna let you know why it is important to pay attention to status or vowel signs. Look over here. It says Katala Davudu Jaluta. So now you tell me, can we open up the mics again, Ali?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the status of Davud, sorry.
Rafa.
Rafa.
This is
Single
Rafa,
two or
the doer.
Rafa
What is the
singular.
status of Jaluta?
Nasab.
Nasab. So think if you just say Davuda, and then jar, what's gonna happen?
It's going to change.
Dauda becomes nasab.
Okay, so that's why we need to be extra careful when we are reciting Quran Pak, and that is another good reason for us to understand Quran, because if we know that stuff, then we will be able to more careful about all that stuff. Now look at the second example over here. It says wa izibtala Ibrahima rabbuhu. Now it means and, is mean when, ibtala mean tested, Ibrahima. Now Ibrahima.
Nasab.
He's a nasab again.
Yes,
Nasab,
rabbuhu.
Rabbuhu doer.
Rabbu is Rafa.
Rafa.
Okay, so who tested who?
Allah Ta'ala tested Ibrahim.
Yes,
Allah Ta'ala tested
exactly.
Ibrahim.
So if astaghfirullah, you say Rabba over here or U over here. So astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. We are making a big mistake. Okay, so be very extra careful. And the gem about this this ayah over here is mean when. Okay, and that used in the past. So it's when is used, it's like remember when. So sometimes we talk to some, we are reminding someone that, okay, what happened in the past. So we say, remember when we were doing that or we were going there. So this is what is. So is used with the past and meanings are remember when. Now the other word is iza. This is also for when, but this is used for future. So that is that. Just giving you vocabulary. That is for the past and iza is for the future. Now the cool thing over here is, look over here, ittala. And if you remember the gem from yesterday, we were saying istakara. What was the meaning of istakara? I was saying
made something easy.
No, istakara is not easy.
Something difficult. Yes.
Istakara is something putting lot of effort. Okay, when it becomes iddakara, the easiest one, then it is like putting a tiny bit effort. So that's why muddakir is the someone who is putting like tiny bit effort. So that is, but istakara is putting a lot of effort. Okay, and now istakara, do you think istakara and ibtala kind of rhyming together?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Both have
yes, they are rhyming.
The two ending letters are
mold.
Same verb forms.
Yeah, they are one mold. Okay, because why I'm saying it, because you can see alif over here, and then root letter is za, kaf and ra, and over here root letter is ba, lam and waw or ya, and this ta in between over here is the same mold. So istakara and ibtala is the same mold. So istakara, we were saying someone is putting lot of effort. So now what do you think ibtala mean then?
Lots of
information.
letting
them
ibtala
know.
mean to test.
Test. Ibtala means test.
So someone is being tested very hard.
Yeah.
Someone is being tested very hard. Who is saying that? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself recognizing that he has tested Ibrahim very hard. Subhanallah.
Lots of exams for him.
Subhanallah. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was tested like no one else. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself is recognizing over here that he tested Ibrahim with very hard test. And this is ibtala is telling us that how hard it was. Subhanallah. Amazing. Now in the last one over here, you can see innama. Innama mean only. Yaksha mean fearful. Or Allah ha. Allah. What do you think? What status?
Nasab.
Nasab. Okay. So min ibadihi ulama'u. Do you find
sound
the
doer.
Ibadihi
Sound doer. Rafa.
Ulama'u is the
Rafa.
sound.
Rafa.
Okay, so how are you going to translate then? The scholars, ulama means scholars. The scholars are fearful of Allah, like out of all these ibad, out of all the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of all the slaves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the more fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Ulama.
Because they have knowledge, right? So because of knowledge, they are fearful of Allah. But now look, if we just say over here Allahu, so astaghfirullah, what we are doing then? We are saying that Nauz billah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is fearful. So see how dangerous it can be. So that's why I'm pointing these things out. When we are reciting Quran Pak, we need to be very, very, very careful about all these harakas, because they can mess up big time. And instead of gaining any reward, we're gonna be sinful. So that's why we need to learn Arabic too, because Arabic grammar gonna like explain us all that stuff, right? That's gonna help us.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are almost done. So I'm gonna just finish the recording, and then if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me. So subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.